What's going on, everyone? Welcome to this video. I thought I would do a quick update on our Q4 journey. That's for our UK business and our USA business. Perhaps a bit of inspiration, perhaps a bit of easy watching, or perhaps there is something that you want to learn that I'm doing that you're not possibly doing. Who knows? Anyway, let's dive into it. So we have been spending an increasingly insane amount for our business. Okay, so last week I think we spent 10,000 in the UK. Week before that, around about the same. Week before that, around about the same. And we've been seriously ramping up. That's for the UK. Now our USA, because we're more established in the UK, our USA business where we do online arbitrage, we haven't spent that much. I think last week it was 1,500-ish, 1,300. Week before that about the same. But before that we were doing thousands and thousands more. So we've sort of taken the gas off our pedal for the USA a little bit, just to focus on what we're doing best, which is the UK. Next year we've got big plans for the USA, but for now, for Q4, that's what we're talking about in this video, we are fully focusing on the UK, and I would say 15-10% focus on the USA. And I would say that's quite an important lesson. If you've got a split focus, if you've only got certain finances, which we have, then you have to deploy them in the area that is going to get you the best return on your time, finances, and all the resources that you use. So that's what we did. And so I would say at the moment what we're doing is we've picked 6 SKUs, 6 of our private label type stuff we've picked, and we're using these products with what we call crossover stock. So any of our products that have got crossover stock, we are actually utilizing that, okay, any similar products, because we're ordering more in bulk and then focusing on a few products rather than trying to stay in stock with every single product we've got. We're just not going to be able to do that. You've got to have reality checks sometimes. I don't think we're going to stay in stock with anything for the whole of Christmas, but what we're trying to do is utilize the crossover stock that we have to stay in stock as best we possibly can. Now, have sales increased massively now? No, probably about 20%, 25%, but in the next week or two we're expecting a high increase. So that's a little bit of an update on our USA journey. In our Q4 journey. Now, what have I learned from this Q4 already? I would say that it's much easier to plan for Q4 than it is to execute for Q4. What do I mean by that? Now, I thought to myself all throughout the year, say we've got 14, 15 products at the moment-ish, our private label type stuff. I was going to say, right, let's just order 2,000 of every one of our best sellers. Just 2,000 products sitting there waiting. In reality, I didn't quite budget how hard that was going to be in terms of the finances that were required for that. In order for us to have, say, 2,000 times 14 times 2,000, 28,000 products that are costing us between £5 and £8, £9, maybe even £15 per product cost. I mean, you can work out how much investment that really is. So hats off to the sellers, the e-commerce businesses that are doing multiple 7 figures in the Christmas period and throughout the year, because that is a lot of risk and you've got to be able to deal with that risk really well. Have we got credit cards that could have given us that sort of volume of finances in order to fund our business? Yes. Have we got an Amazon loan we could have utilised? Yes. Have I been offered another bank loan? Yes. Have we got the money in the business? Yes. Do I want to take that level of risk right now with my Amazon seller account, bearing in mind they could just shut you down for 2 months at any time, and some of the products we sell are short-dated products? Do I want to take that risk? No. You've got to limit the risk in terms of your own ability, and that's what we did, my own confidence. Now, look, rest assured, I'm still going to have a Christmas, I think, Q4 3 times bigger than last Q4. I think we'll do double our revenue than we did last November, this November. And also in December, I'm hoping to do 3 or 4 times. Well, probably not 3 or 4 times. At least double, triple our revenue in December. That's the goal compared to last year, because we know what we're doing, and that's the key thing, knowing what you're doing, but it's building the confidence over time. I would rather make a lot of good money, a lot more than last year, and then take that data and then move and then grow again next year. Quick introduction from my brand new sponsor, Sellerboard. Now, I've been using Sellerboard since the start of my journey. It was one of the first softwares that I actually installed as an Amazon seller. Not only is Sellerboard brilliant at tracking your profits, it is also an extremely user-friendly dashboard. If you want to check it out with a two-month free trial, click the link below and get my 2 months free trial for Sellerboard, and you won't look back. See you in the next video. Rather than take too many risks this year and completely stress myself out, leave no cash flow in the business, and then be at high risk of going bust. I spoke to a seller the other day that only keeps a very minimal amount in the bank account. Personally, I don't like to work like that. I like to have a nice reserve in the bank account in case, for example, Amazon shuts our account down for a month or 3 weeks. How are you going to pay for staff, prep bills, invoices when you stop getting them disbursements out? And I guess that's what's nice about having the limited risk of having 2 Amazon accounts, one in the USA, one in the UK, which I would actually advise to do if you've got the resources. Go set up your own LLC out there and get going out there to really limit that risk. So I want to do a quick update. I'm going to do another update after Q4 to explain how it went, because I don't know what's going to happen in the next 2 weeks, but I know that they're going to be big. I've seen a big increase in sales already. We're doing between both our accounts, we do way over 1,000, daily. But I'll give you an update as in how well it's gone after Q4. But I wanted to explain the sort of thoughts that I'm having for anyone that is expecting to be in this situation soon, or is in a similar situation, or is expecting to be in this situation next year. It's just quite nice to someone to sort of brain dump, I suppose, that is either a few steps forward or a few steps back, etc., etc. So I hope you enjoy the video, and I will see you in the next.